Okay, so, you know what, first of all, I should have done this before. Alright, I thought I'd give a little update. There's nothing really, surgery-wise that's changed. Still haven't heard, so I'm pretty much just assuming that any chance of surgery is now just gonna have to wait until after I get married, and I'll just have to start the whole little process over again, finding out if his insurance covers it or not. But in the meantime, I have discovered two things about myself. I'm a gym rat. We have a wellness center here that it's a gym it's through the hospital. Like it's supported by the hospital or whatever. We joined at the beginning of the month. Like that was my mom's birthday present to me. She is paying for me and her, and my daughter has a membership because they have a little daycare for kids to go over. And it's awesome for me because it's the only place we have around here to go other than going 45 minutes. It's literally from the development that I live in. So it's awesome. I started out going like 3 times a week, and I last week went 5 times a week. 5 times. Monday through Friday, they're busting my butt. I have discovered a favorite little machine. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but it's kind of like a sit down elliptical because I have to be careful with, my what machines and stuff I do there because of my knee. And before I had my assessment with the personal trainer thing, I was just walking the track because they have an indoor track and doing the recumbent bike because I knew that that was good for my knee. Well, after that, I asked him what what equipment would be good for my knee, and he showed me this thing, and he said he even loved it more than the other stuff because you're working your legs, you're working your arms, and it's kind of making you twist side to side a little when you're using your arms. So you get the stomach thing too. That has become like my favorite machine. I do a half an hour on it at least every time I go over there. And I usually do, and it rounds out to be about 5 miles every time I do that thing. But my normal routine is I walk a half a mile around the track, I do my little machine, and then walk another half a mile around the track. One of my friends just joined Monday too, which could be what prompted my little 5 day a week stint. But so I've been there, I'm the one they had me give her tour and all that, and we've been doing more stuff. Well, she was told after her assessment that she needs to work on her upper body, so they showed her how to use some of like the weight training machines. So the next day she showed me how to use them, and we did that. We started a class Thursday. It's one of the classes in the pool because they have an indoor pool. It's a class for arthritis, but oh my gosh, it was amazing. Like, because I could feel it in my arms and in my legs, and it was amazing. And to be able to work out in the pool, and then you're working out, but you don't feel it because you're not recognizing the sweat as much. Awesome. I'm trying to think. I think when I just talked to Jen, I think I said I only lost like a pound, but I just looked at like my Weight Watchers numbers book, and I think I lost more than that. I think it was 4 pounds, maybe 3, 3 pounds. I don't know. I'll look at my book and then post it in the like little description. But I've officially decided that I am not going to focus on the scale. Instead, I am going to focus on this. Because as part of our assessment thing, checked your blood pressure, oxygen level, weight, and took your measurements. So I have my measurements for my right arm up here, my right thigh, and around my waist. I think that's the 3 measurements we had. So I'm going to focus on those measurements, not the scale. I mean, I weigh in weekly for Weight Watchers. So, I'm still going to find out what my weight is, but I'm trying not to focus on that. And I've decided that, once a month, I am going to do my measurements. So on the 11th, I will be checking them again. Um, and with our membership, we can actually get a free assessment every 3 months. So, 2 more months, I'm going to make myself do another assessment. So I'll have that too. Because with my assessment, let's see, had to do as many push-ups, the girly kind, as I could, until I couldn't do anymore. I ended up stopping because I got a cramp in my hand, but I did 16. And then we had to do sit-ups, as many sit-ups as we could in 60 seconds. I got 16. The personal trainer that did my assessment said, yes, both of those numbers are below average, but because of all the weight that I have to, lift up for a sit up or push up with push ups, he was really impressed. And then had to do 10 minutes on the treadmill just to see how, my body coped with the exertion level and adjust your exertion level or whatever and monitored your heart rate. So yeah, I've become a gym, like I did not go Saturday because I just didn't make it over there in time. They were closed yesterday and they're closed today. Like, I literally feel like I'm having withdrawals. Like, I want to go back over. I'm itching to go back over. And my daughter starts school tomorrow, so I'll be able to stay longer. Because whenever she's in daycare over there, they have a 2 hour, like, maximum time that they can be there in one day. So, my plan tomorrow is to take her to the bus for the first time and drop her, get her on the bus. And then to help me from thinking about the fact that my baby's gone, Um, go to the gym, go to the wellness center, do my half a mile, do my time on the little sit down elliptical thing, do some weight training, do my other half a mile, and then go rock it out in the pool for a while, and then because the other thing in the warm water therapy pool they have along the wall little pictures of different exercises to do in there. So do some of those, do some laps in the pool, but yeah, so even though I am not having surgery yet and I'm kind of like, stopped, I'm still watching everybody's surgery videos. I'm still, talking about having surgery, at least to my fiance, which made me cry Friday because when we were talking about it, he said, you may not want to hear my opinion, but my opinion, you do not need the surgery. Made me, made me feel better. He said, he thinks if I just keep up with my little new addiction, apparently, I'll be good. So, that is my new addiction. I'm a gym rat. I bought some workout clothes, like actual workout clothes. Like, I actually have on one of the shirts now, because you know, bumming around the house. And I'm, like I said, having withdrawals from there. I like the little yoga pants and all that. And I actually feel comfortable to put them on and to go over there. Like, I don't mind going over there. It's not all a bunch of skinny minis. There are some heavier set people. Whenever I go in the morning, it's a bunch of older people, and it kind of motivates me that when I'm walking around the track and I get lapped by an older person, so it pushes me to go more. But there are other, like the pool classes, there are other people like my size, so that does not bother me at all. I am so super excited. So I guess my next video will be after I do my measurements on the 11th. And I gotta stop playing with this tape measure because otherwise I'm gonna want to check my measurements now. So, and I will, Yeah, I lost my train of thought and I'm at 10 minutes.